actually. We came in last night, had a good rest in the hotel, and all our games against Murrayfield are pretty exciting and a lot of goals usually scored, so we're looking forward to it.
You did it last year in the semi-final. Can you do it in the final?
Well, there's no reason why we can't. We have three good lines, and they're all quite even. So hopefully we can take advantage of their they're lacking a bit of defense right now. So if we can get on top of them and score some goals, there should be no reason why we can't win the cup.
If we take our chances and play well defensively, there's no way they'll beat us. But if we go in the penalty box and take stupid penalties, then we could be in trouble. But I think we should beat them tonight.
So, confident words there from the captains, the Murrayfield Racers and the Whitley Warriors. The Racers, the winners in the semi-final in a fantastic match earlier this afternoon against the Fife Flyers. And can they beat the Warriors, the winners here last year? The Capital Food Cup final coming up now. Our commentary team, Bob Carroll, and match commentary from Dave Lanning.
So the 1993 Capital Foods Scottish Cup final underway with Murrayfield in their familiar red, white and blue strip attacking the goal to our right against the holders Whitley Bay Warriors in their rather fetching white, amber and claret outfits. 3 periods of 20 minutes, of course. In ice hockey, the clock stops when the action does, so you get full value in this sport. And straight into the action, Paul Hand back in the Murrayfield outplay after sustaining, and his brother Tony there. Paul Hand nursing a knee injury. Interesting to see how long he lasts as Whitley Bay move into the offence. We have our usual colourman, Bob Carroll, alongside us. Bob, how do you see this one going? Of course, Murrayfield without the influential import Mike Ware. How's that going to affect their play?
It's going to be a tough day, I think, Dave, for the Murrayfield Racers. There you see a good picture of Paul Hand, who's obviously been brought back into the lineup to compensate for a missing Mike Ware.
Here we go with David Smith, really taking on the whole of the Whitley Bay defence on his own. Gordon White, number 40. That is a Corinthian challenge by David Longstaff. He spends a fair bit of time in the box, Longstaff, and you can see why with that kind of chance. Now, here's a break on, and this is Palmer. Chris Palmer, top scorer in British ice hockey this year, makes a very early impact on this final.
Here we see Chris Palmer breaking in alone on Craig Dixon. Finds his place. Boom, he stuffs that one upstairs. 1-0 Murrayfield Racers.
Chase back there. Stephen Smith. Longstaff did well. And here, now then, right in front of goal, number 12 there. Mike ROWE seemed to come from nowhere, but the referee has signalled Bob.
We saw Mike ROWE breaking in there, making headway, taking an excellent pass from Claude Dumas. Here we see it, Dumas breaking in on the wing. Excellent move on Paul Hand there, gets around him. Managed to get the puck out to a breaking Mike ROWE in the slot, but it actually came off his skate and he kicked it into the net, so that's a no goal. George Nicholson in great position there to see that puck go in off Mike ROWE's skate.
And he's missed the puck here, and the race is on, and it's Chris Palmer, and he's dangerous. And Ardell gets back there, and again, it was Paul Hand and Newbury who had the initial chance. A break by Palmer, who was deadly, and again, right in front here is Hand. Oh, how did they miss that? Palmer somehow or other missed it. Tony Hand was very unselfish, but if he'd had a puck himself, surely it would have gone in. These two are spinning them apart now. Paul Hand. Oh, what a comeback. Well, a goal had to come there. Tony Hand, Palmer, and finally Paul Hand put the puck in the net.
It's not going to look any better than this. You see Chris Palmer faking there, making a rink cross pass. Paul Hand coming in from the point.
This is Newbury Flick back, Paul Hand goes to the shot, instead finds brother Tony. Tony Hand being heavily policed there by Stephen Smith. But right in front here must be Newbury. Well, Newbury just seemed to dwell on the puck, sent everybody the wrong way, and that is 3-0.
The danger of this first line from the Murrayfield Racers. There we see a pass across from Chris Palmer. John Newbury waits. You see the confidence that he possesses in front of that goal. Stuffs it in the far side. 3-0 Murrayfield Racers.
Pentland to Tony Hand. Hand blocked out. The chase is on, and it's Scott Morrison. Morrison has Ardell. Here's Morrison. Well, he did well to make the opening. His shot was just off target, but some excitement and something for Whitley Bay to cheer about. Comes back to Smith. Right in front there. Oh! That looked like Pentland. It looked like Paul Pentland actually put that into his own net.
Bit of an interesting play here. We see Smith taking the shot from the point. Looks like Mackay may be a bit screened. Comes out in front. Poor Paul Pentland just manages to tip it back into the goal. Tough goal because Martin Mackay has played so well, and so has Paul Pentland. He's such a steady official out there on the Murrayfield Racer blue line. You can see he's a bit disgusted with what's happened there, but that can happen to anybody in this sport.
Mowbray bringing Paul Towns, haven't seen him before, number 16, into the action. 4 minutes to go, right in front there was an opportunity. Oh, right in front there. Oh!
Constant pressure there,
David Longstaff eventually got the final contact on that one, but that really was a bits and pieces goal.
Constant pressure here. We see Mowbray and David Smith fighting for the puck in the corner. Mowbray manages to get it out front. Bit of a loose confrontation. The sprawling Mackay. Longstaff manages to tuck it in the side.
Smith has Gordon White available here, and White's, well, uncompromising challenge from Mowbray. And somewhere in there, there's a little puck, and it's been brought clear here by Martin King. Martin King trying to bring Longstaff in. Longstaff is doing well, and there's the shot. Well, Terry Ord seemed to get the last touch, but Longstaff did the hard work.
There we see Longstaff breaking in around Gordon White, makes that nice little move there, brings it right around in front, tried to finish it off himself, but we saw the defenseman coming in from the point, boom, one-timed it. Martin Mackay had no chance, he was down on the play.
Paul Hand finding his brother beautifully. Now Paul, Tony Hand rather, turning back. Seemed to weigh up the possibilities. Here's Newbury, of course Palmer's not there. That telepathic understanding, he's missing his striking partner. But as Paul Hand moves up, the whistle goes for the end of a fascinating first period. Murrayfield 3 up, Whitley Bay coming 3 back. It's all square and couldn't be better. So the second period underway, this time with Murrayfield attacking the goal to our left, and it's all tied up at 3 apiece. Whitley Bay, of course, came back very strongly at the end of that first period. They trailed 3-0 now, it's all square, and they're looking a good bit more confident. This is ROWE. And right in front there, oh! Claude Dumas just was in the right place at the right time and made it look oh so simple.
Here we are, Scotty Morrison coming in over the blue line, makes the pass to Mike Rowe at the point, who spots Claude Dumas just wide of the net there. He just tips that in. 4-3 on the power play goal by Claude Dumas.
And Paul Hand going in, uncompromisingly. Terry Ord, the shot. And here it is, and Leach. And it might just have been Longstaff who got the final touch. It was a bit scrappy. Leach certainly got one shot in there.
There's a scramble in front of the net. One bang, two bangs at it. Simon Leach just touched it in.
Newbury stole the puck there, but it's dropped for Tony Hand right in front. Great save. It might have just come off the post as well, but it dropped for Tony Hand. He normally capitalises on that kind of opportunity. And the puck possibly in Murrayfield's net. It's a turn from Les Lovell, so both the Lovell boys on. Oh, careless. Lets in Longstaff. Longstaff finds Leach. Good save. Leach did everything right there, but Mackay was alert. Getting a bit tangled up there. Well, that was Longstaff again. And the referee isn't too happy about that one.
Longstaff knows he's in trouble. Here you see Gordon White coming out of the corner. Boom. Longstaff catches him with his head down.
And Newbury comes back out to Pentland. That will only find Smith. Smith inside to Morrison. Morrison still going off the pad of Mackay. Palmer picks it up. 2-on-2 here. This is Hand and Palmer. Now Newbury makes the third man. Here's Newbury. Oh yes, what a beautifully worked goal. That was very, very tasty.
They don't come any better than that one. We've got Tony Hand. There he is, coming up the ice with the puck, creating room as he so very well does. Looking for that man as that option. There we go, John Newbury coming in as a bit of a trailer. Stuffs it in the short side. 5-4. This game isn't over yet.
And here's Hand again. Going past the fallen opponents and back again. And again it's there. It was Newbury to Hand. So in the space of what, 15 seconds, we've got 2 goals. It's all square. And Tony Hand and Newbury are tearing them apart.
Tony making moves. John Newbury faking with the shot, just giving it to Tony Hand. It just catches the upper part of the cage there.
And well, they were going in all directions there.
Perfect sign of a 2-on-1. We've got Lindsay Lovell just stepping in over the blue line, catching a breaking Davy Smith, who gallantly tries to get a shot away. Craig Dixon equal to the save.
Lindsay Lovell, body check from Ord. Mowbray, right in front there. Still on away.
Play stopped there with the net going off the moorings.
Yeah. We've just got a glimpse of the light behind the goal, which indicated all was not well. Here's Ardell. And let's see if they can magnet a goal. Well, here's Tony Hand on the break. And the whistle goes. That's going to be an interesting one to look at again.
Two-line pass is obviously what was called. Let's see if we can see it on our monitors. Here we go. We got Chris Palmer who picks a puck up, definitely behind the blue line, but where was Tony Hand? It's hard to say. It looked like he was right on the red line when he picked that puck up, which obviously would nullify the two-line pass, but the linesman perseveres. Tony Hand very disgusted there, Murrayfield team captain.
Well, now the break is on with Palmer. Palmer finding Tony Hand this time. Forced wide, but what a shot! Well, that's run right out of the foot. Tony Hand seemed to be forced wide.
We've been talking about this all day. The intensity. Here we see Tony Hand breaking in on the wing. Bobbles the puck a little bit. Mike Rowe looking to defend, but he just winds up and shoots that puck. and catches Craig Dixon a bit off guard because he puts that upstairs on the short side. And as far as I'm concerned, that should never be a goal.
Towards the final minutes of this second period, it's been an interesting one with the lead changing hands. And that's a terrific shot. That was Simon Leach who could pick his spot.
Solo effort there. Solo effort by Simon Leach. Here we see Simon Leach just stepping inside the blue line, trying to make some moves for himself. Elects to shoot the puck. Hits the 5-hole on Martin Mackay, who's backing into the net. And we've got ourselves a tie ice hockey game.
Tony Hand marauding on his own. Has two men. Has Ord. And Ord makes the interception. The goal post. The goal mounting is dislodged. Tony Hand wasn't at all happy with that challenge.
Tony Hand picking up speed in the neutral zone, coming in. Manages to get by the Whitley defenseman Terry Ord, but is hauled down as he's going by. If you can see the camera level here, you can see an interesting combination of them jamming the front of the net in lieu of getting this draw.
As the whistle goes, end of period 2, a fluctuating time, the lead changing hands a couple of times. It's ended up all square at 6 apiece, and that's perfectly poised for the final period. Minutes of potentially exhilarating play left in this Capital Food Scottish Cup final, with Murrayfield now attacking the goal to our right. It's all tied up at 6 apiece, and anything could happen. Don't go away. Nobody's leaving Kirkcaldy Ice Rink as Tony Hand breaks for the Racers. All the way. Oof, just screwed the shot wide. Spectacular start. Here's Pentland. Oh, Pentland intercepted here. This is Dumas, one-on-one. Oh, my word. Well, if that's any indication of the way the final period is going to go, it is going to be gilt-edged. A chance for Tony Hand at one end, a chance for Dumas at the other, and both missed. Locking it up there, well, nobody there apart from a Murrayfield player, and this is Tony Hand. Body swerving his way through. Still Tony Hand. And the power play situation. And this is the goal. Tony Hand made it. Newbury got the final touch. And that makes it 7-6.
Tony Hand making room deep in Whitley territory. Fakes it, goes around Monroe, makes the long pass over to John Newbury standing beside of the net. Smith with him, but Newbury managing to touch it in.
Oh, terrific piece of interception there by Ord, knocking it forward to Leach. Ah! Run out.
No goal on that shot by Simon Leach. That's a very deceptive piece of ice there. We'll just see Simon Leach picking this puck up. Elects to take the slap shot. Martin Mackay coming out of his goal, but that just hits the side of the net.
And this is a very resourceful breakout here by Mowbray. Smith tracking back. Oh, leaves it there. Still in Leach is there, and Longstaff is there, and Mackay is there. An unholy scramble. We see Simon Leach picking up a loose puck, getting the shot away. Rebound coming up, Longstaff right there. Great save by Martin Mackay. King playing it around to Ord. Ord, not a bad looking pass to Scott Morrison. He's got Gordon White after him. Oh, and that was number 23, Simon Leach, who just couldn't make the contact. Smith dispossessed, and brave keeping. Oh, but what a goal! Brave keeping, but Simon Leach was there to find the empty nets, and that's 7-all, and we have quite a match on.
Let's talk about trying to beat the last man. There you saw Davy Smith try to do it. Mark Mackay makes a desperate attempt to clear that puck, but Simon Leach just shoots it into an empty goal.
Palmer. Well, shouldn't give him a side of goal. Plays it round, looking for Newbury, finds him cleverly. Paul Hand is back, waiting for the slap shot. Weighs it up, feints the shot, down to Newbury, back to Hand. Hand across here to Pentland. Pentland knocks it inside. This is Palmer. And there it is, and that's Newbury. Beautifully worked. Palmer, Newbury, 8-7.
There we go. John Newbury doing what he does best. We see the puck corner to Tony Hand. Out front to Chris Palmer, who makes moves with it, but John Newbury's the man.
Now then, Leach, good shot. Snapshot from Simon Leach, and Mackay was equal to it.
The tables change here. We see Simon Leach stepping in over the blue line, letting the shot go. Cannonading drive, but Mark Mackay was there to make the save. Rob Petrie, coach of the Whitley Bay Warriors, wondering what he has to do to get an equalizing goal. His team has performed so well today. Jockey hoping that he can maintain his lead.
And here is Palmer. Will he have the final say in this cup final? 8-7 the score. The second's ticking down. And here come Whitley Bay. Rowe to Dumas. Dumas going all the way. Just couldn't measure the shot. Still not away. Longstaff takes a deflection. Comes out. Palmer picks it up. Knocks it out for Tony Hand. Tony Hand. Ardell's made some space, so too has Palmer. Ardell is in a mile of space here. There's the shot. And the time ticking down. And there goes the final whistle. And the 1993 Capital Foods Scottish Cup comes back to Scotland. Murrayfield Racers, 5 times winners, have just edged it by 8-7 in an absolute cracker.
I thought the team played well. We didn't have good opportunities on our power plays, but I thought at the end of the day we had the better chances and deserved to win.
A really tight contest.
Well, it's an excellent game. I think Whitley's second line sort of kept him in the game. Well, our first line played quite well, but I thought overall it's a good team performance. Our goalie played well, and I'm just glad to win the Capital Cup.
So a fantastic finish to the Capital Foods Cup Final 1993. Congratulations to the Murrayfield Racers, the worthy winners in such a close contest with the Whitley Bay Warriors. From all of us here at Kirkcaldy, good night.